My name is Peter Gibbons. First of all, I have to say, please forgive my voice. I had surgery last year and they did severe damage to my vocal cords, which are still healing. But otherwise, I seem to be doing okay. So the main problem that we solve, I've always been a bit of an inventor, coming up with ideas, and I'm also a skier. And I've always liked to listen to music as well, which I share these interests with many, many people. And so when the Sony Walkman came along way back in the 70s, I was very excited, thinking, oh good, I'll be able to listen to music while I ski. Didn't work out so well. Batteries froze, tapes skipped, it just didn't work worth a darn. And then controlling it, you have gloves on and fumbling with it was a problem. So then the iPod came along, and again, I was excited. But then I ran into similar problems with control, having to find the device and turn it on and off was difficult. And so then the iPhone came out shortly after that, and I got an iPhone, and I thought, okay, problem solved. Not so fast. I had the same problem. I could put earphones on, but when I was trying to control the music, I couldn't find the button to stop it or start it. It's a little tiny button on the wire going up to your earbuds. But then I found that I would yank the earbuds out of my ears. And I looked high and low. I thought what I really need is a switch between my phone and my headset that I could actuate the music or take a call from. And I looked everywhere. Nobody made a product like that. I thought to myself, well, that's a pretty simple product. And I kept looking, couldn't find it, finally decided to invent it and thought, well, of course there'll be a market for it. And, I was skiing in Utah on a powder day, and the local kids were out skiing. And I noticed a lot of people, we were all excited when skiers went from stocking caps to helmets, because with a helmet, you wouldn't get hit in the head when you fell and your ski came off. And it also was better shielding from the wind and generally more comfortable. But then I noticed after the iPhone came out, a lot of people started going back to stocking caps. And those people that did almost always had earbuds in. And I realized the problem is you can't put a helmet on over earbuds. It pulls them out of your ear. And if by any chance you yank on that cord a little bit, out it comes. So the problem that this device solves is that of controlling your iPhone, or it could be a radio, or it could be an iPod, because they have iPads now. So very quickly while you're on the move. Once I got the earphones plugged in, people would start to talk to me, and I'd be fumbling for the switch trying to turn it off so I could hear. Or I'd get down to the lift line, and the lift operator would say something to me, and I'm fumbling for the switch again so I could hear them. And of course, by the time I found the switch and got it actuated, whoever it was who was speaking to me was done saying what they were saying. And if we were in a group, they'd ski off, and I'd be like, okay, well, where are we going? And we'd just, follow along where the group's going. So this was very frustrating. What this device is a simple switch. That's all it is. We patented a switch. And if you know anything about patent law, you know that a switch is as common as dirt. So to get a patent on a switch is not an easy thing. There has to be something unique and different about it. And what this is it's a high surface area switch. What it does is it allows you to leave your phone in the pocket, allows you to leave your earphones on. The switch sits on the outside of your clothing, on a belt, on a pocket, on a pack strap, whatever, and you just tap the switch. Oops. So who can use this thing? How do I get rid of this thing up here?
Just minimize.
Is that the minimize there? There we go. Very good. So, oh, wait a minute. Okay. There we go. So who could use this thing? Skiers, skateboarders, mountain bikes, bicyclists, motorcyclists, mountain climbers. I don't know if anybody saw the movie Free Solo, but cell phones do work in Yosemite Valley. Roller skating, and of course, tradesmen especially. There's lots of tradesmen out in the field. They're usually a one-man show or a very small crew. They've got to work with their hands, but then they also need new customers. Clients call in. How do they take the call? So that's the other problem. So the solution is the Slapswitch. And I think the best thing to do here is, let's see, is to just show my video because it actually shows it in action.
Hopefully it'll play and we'll be able to hear you.
Okay, no. So I gotta go, hold on a second. I gotta go to Zoom and share. And then we will go here and share. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm at the top. I'll be down in a minute.
So you can see I'm hitting the switch on my pack strap.
Hey, John, glad you
There
called.
again.
We're still on for Wednesday. Can I call you right back? Great, thanks.
Hit the switch again, music resumes. I'm skiing a double black diamond there. It's called Upper Glycine with Mammoth. You can check it out. But here's the
This thing, that's my Slapswitch. What does it do? Well, it lets me listen to my music or take calls while I'm skiing. I don't even have to stop. It's really nice. It's just a big switch, so if I hit it like that, it starts the music. And if I hit it again, it stops it. Like that. And then if a call comes in while I'm skiing, I can keep skiing. I just, you pole in hand and everything, just hit the switch, take the call, terminate the call, music resumes. It's really kind of cool. It's got this magnetic breakaway right here, right there. So, like, you can rip your jacket off and it doesn't screw it up. Or if you fall. Or whatever, yeah. And the magnets are like opposite, so it only goes together one way, which is kind of cool. And then it's got, oops, I'm used to this. Just like a helmet liner, because I hate the earbuds because they make my ears sore. Right. So these I can wear like all day long, the speaker over either ear. Your helmet acts kind of like a speaker cabinet. Sounds pretty good. It's super comfortable. I don't even know it's there. Microphone's right here in the chin strap, so even in howling wind, you can be heard on the other end. It's pretty nice. It's cheap. And you can wear it under any helmet, any hat, bicycling in the summer or whatever. And it's just super cool. My phone stays in my pocket where it stays warm. The battery lasts a long time. And of course, I don't drop it in the snow. I don't have to. Well, the coolest thing is I don't have to stop to take a call, or I don't have to, fumble around when I get to the lift line to turn off the music. Or if my buddies ski up to me, I can just stop it instantly, which is really nice.
It shows it in the helmet.
Speakers, they attach by Velcro, go in any helmet. It also comes with a helmet liner, so you can put the speakers down where you had a helmet. Sounds really good, super easy to use. Phone never comes out of your pocket, stays warm and dry, you don't lose it in the snow. Slapswitch.com. Check it out, man. I think you'll like it.
But you want to be low key and direct when you're snowboarding because you're just in it for yourself.
Yeah.
You have it inside. You're just good to go. You get a phone call, tap it, good to go.
Exactly.
That would come in so handy. I wish I had that when I was before I was snowboarding.
And then I also had trouble with Bluetooth not always working through heavy clothing. For some reason, it doesn't.
A direct connection is direct.
This way it's bulletproof.
From what I've been shown before, like with the conventional type of headphones and like beanies and type stuff, this is the most ergonomic type.
Hey, I've been skiing all day and I'm thirsty. Pour me a beer. I'm almost there.
All right.
This is just what's in the
My name
box.
is Michael, and I just got my Slapswitch box in the mail, and I'm going to open it up for you. And coming out is my device, and the first thing we do is plug it into your phone, like that. And the other end, we plug in your earphones. And the beauty about this is that you do not have to charge it. You can put it underneath your shirt, and it's hands-free.